Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is so weird to do 2 videos in 2 days, but I do appreciate not everyone would have seen yesterday's video because it was a women's only video, but I figured as it's such a lovely afternoon, Monday afternoon, I can talk about the Villa game yesterday for the men's. If I'm going to be entirely honest with you, I was absolutely shattered yesterday, so the focus on the game was there, but don't expect like a full-on analysis. So let's just dive into it. I heard some murmurs or rumours beforehand that the team selection will be an interesting one, and it will highlight some significant changes and stuff from Mourinho, and he definitely delivered. Starting Kane and Vinny up front was very interesting, and ultimately it paid off. It looked like a very decent partnership. More on that later. The back I was very interested in. It was nice to see Rodon get a start and Tanganga. I must say, I was. Oh, look at that little squirrel. Sorry. Rodon looked good. I mean, he's obviously a CB for Wales, so it's nice to see him get a chance, and ultimately he will be the future, hopefully, for our defence. So it was nice to see him play. Obviously the defence was shaky because they've never played together with Sanchez pairing up with him and Reggie on the left, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I liked Tanganga. I think he looked good. He had some good moves on the right. He looked strong. He looked confident in defending. He was open to taking on players and going forward. I was very happy to see him. I was so impressed with him in his first season when he started for those couple games, and obviously everything he said in like the documentary and stuff was really, really heartwarming. So I hope to see more of him because he seems like a great player. He can play CB and RB, so both of those would be a great addition. He's very versatile. He looks like a fantastic player, so I want to see more of him. Midfield was pretty standard, nothing really crazy there. But to move on to the front partnership, it was very interesting to see because I can't really remember the last time we started with two proper strikers, and I mean proper, not like a Janssen or someone. It really springs back like the Defoe, Keane and Canuti and Berbatov vibes and all those ones, and Crouchy vibes. So it's been a while. I know, baby, hasn't it? What was I going to say? So yeah, we started good. Overall the game wasn't amazing. We played against Villa. No disrespect to them, but they're no Manchester City, for example. So we played against Villa. It wasn't the worst game in the world. It wasn't the best, but it was a stepping stone, I think, because the last 2 games were so atrocious. Overall, we showed a lot more passion. We showed a lot more desire. Mora was fantastic. I mean, come on. That guy has so much energy, so much passion. And, his Brazilian teammates showed the same thing. I mean, the way Mora set up that goal from a lousy clearance from the goalkeeper. He nicked it, passed it on to Harry. Harry passed it back to Mora, run to the byline, and just slotted it across the goal so Vinny could just put it into the back of the net. But Vinny's celebration was fantastic. I mean, come on, look at that passion. I mean, I saw Mora tweet that he almost broke his wrist or the post with that, but that was so passionate. That's exactly what we need, like that hunger to want to score, and all that is it's fantastic. And I think him and Vinny and Mora, they just link up so well together. They've really got that Brazilian connection going on, and it was just really nice to see that passion. And then Harry won a pen in the second half to make it 2-0. He converted it beautifully. I mean, come on, it's Harry Kane and penalties. They're fantastic. But yeah, it was, it's not perfect by any means, but it was a good starting point. There's still quite a few games left this season. We're out of Europa League now, so we don't have to focus on rotating that much and playing any midweek games. We can purely focus on the league and that one cup final we have. And who knows, we're 3 points off fourth right now. Now I'm not saying we're going to get into the top four. It's just not out of our reach entirely is what I'm trying to say. So it's not all doom and gloom, but it's very interesting with football, especially this season. 1 minute we're literally at the top of the table, everything's going well. The next minute we're like almost 8th and 9th and we're playing rubbish, and then we have 2 great games and we think we can take on the world, and then we have 2 rubbish games and everything's falling apart, and then it turns around again. So I don't know. I'm not saying we've turned the corner. I'm not saying this is amazing now because I'm very cautious now. But, this was a lot more hopeful than previous ones. We've got an international break now, which is, really don't understand the point of it at this point. Anyway, we have an international break now, so there's a little bit of a break, which means he can get to focus on the North London derby for the women, which is going to be atrocious. Oh. Anyway, sorry, I'll move on from that. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I just thought I'd come and do a nice little review because I've got so many lovely comments from you guys recently, and you've all missed me. I've missed uploading, really, so I'm going to try and do it a bit more frequently. The weather's nicer now, it's much easier to do Spurs in the saddle, so I'll be doing more of that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and come on you Spurs.